During today's session, we are going to discover how future-focused programs are and hear real-life experiences from our guests. So don't be shy and ask them all your questions about how it's like to live and study at Vilnius University Business School. With that said, I'll now hand it over to Sandra to begin her presentation and enjoy your webinar. Sandra?
Yes, thank you, Florencia. So good evening, everyone. Evening because in Lithuania is evening already. So yeah, welcome to the home of entrepreneurship virtually. And today, as Florencia already mentioned, me and Victor and Aiste are going to share our experiences. Aiste and Victor are going to share more experiences from the student or alumni side, and me more from the, this administrative side. So let's represent the Vilnius University Business School, and if you'll have some questions, then we will answer them. We love questions, so, don't hesitate to ask them. So Florencia already represented me a bit. So I'm alumni of business school twice. So I'm graduated from my bachelor and my master here. And currently I'm chief marketing officer in the business school. So I'm all about the marketing. So before we're going to switch to the business school topic, I think that it's really important to mention about the university itself. So as you already understand, we're located in Lithuania, in Vilnius, in the capital of Lithuania. And Vilnius University itself is one of the oldest and greatest European universities, founded in 1579, and it's also in the top 400 universities worldwide in the QS World rankings. So what does it mean for you as a student of the business school? So it means that your diploma will be recognized mostly like everywhere in the world. And of course, Vilnius University have their own priorities. So it's interdisciplinarity, internationality, and research-based studies. And now we can switch to the business school. So what do we have in the business school? First of all, of course, we're nationally ranked #1, Vilnius University itself and the business school for the business studies. So as you can understand, there is the best place to study business in Lithuania. We have more than 30% of international students. So currently in Vilnius University Business School, we have more than 1,000 students, and like 35% of them are international. So, mainly you will feel like home, because mainly you can hear everyone speaking in English in here. So there will be no problem to have new friends and to find your communities. Also, we have hands-on learning in here. What does it mean? So theory meets practice. So everything you're going to study, you're going to study would be not only theoretic, but also practical. And of course, international quality signs that we have. So you can see on my slide that Vilnius University Business School is accredited by ACBSP. So it's an American accreditation that give us a really big quality sign for our business studies here in Lithuania. And to be honest, business school, Vilnius University Business School is the first one who have gained this accreditation in the Baltics. And also currently we are on our path of receiving AMBA accreditation, one of AMBA accreditations. So for those who seeking to study in the business schools, I think that you already know that that's one of the triple crowns accreditation, and it means that the quality of the studies is really, really on a top level. And of course, in a business school, it's everything about entrepreneurship and about entrepreneurship-based learning. So you will hear that we're home of entrepreneurship, and we're really, really having a lot of research part about it. And now, currently everyone are speaking a lot about entrepreneurship. But to be honest, when business school started to speak about that in Lithuania, like no one really knows what does it mean actually. And even when we've been writing this word entrepreneurship, it was so hard to write, but now it's like, already in the heart. So yeah. Switching to another slide, what is also important to mention for you about the business school and about our studies. So we have launched our entrepreneurship clinic. So it's also like the clinic that doesn't exist anywhere in Lithuania or even in the Baltics. So we're the first one to launch this clinic. And what's important to mention that the clinic supports only our students, our alumni, and our community members. So, for example, if you are having your business idea or you have some questions regarding the business cases that you are solving during your study program, so you can go to the clinic and find the answers. So clinic itself offers a mentorship opportunity, like business cases solving, fund for our entrepreneurs to go for their, I don't know, summits or some other business events. And of course, it's about the startup support. So if you're going to create something in a business school, you will have all of the support. And then we're switching to our bachelor study program. So for those who are interested to study bachelor, we do have two study programs. It's international business and business and finance. So as you can understand, like international business is more diverse. So let's say, I don't know, it's from the finances, from accounting to marketing and human resources. But if you are more into analytical things, so then business and finance study program would be more suitable for you. Both of them are held fully in English language, of course. The study program duration is 3.5 years. The price, the tuition fee for the year, you can see it's a bit more than 4,000 euros. And if you wanna learn more about the study programs and to see what's inside of the study programs, you can scan the QR codes that you can see on the screen right now. And yeah, and I think that the best way to know more about the program is to share the experience. And I'm really happy that we have Victor today with us. So Victor is currently our international business student. Victor is our international student as well. So Victor, can you share your story? Why Lithuania? How did you find it? And why business school? And how it's going to study in here?
Thank you, Sandra. I've been answering that question at least for the past 2.5 years about why I chose to study in Lithuania. And it's simply because of the fact that I realized when I was searching to study in business, I realized Lithuania had a growing business environment and the ecosystem was really growing. And I have an interest when it comes to marketing communication for startup and entrepreneurship. And also there was that room, and then there was the opportunity within the business school. So I am a Ghanaian. I'm from Ghana, and currently I moved to Lithuania. I'm in my 3rd year studying international business here in Vilnius University Business School. And I must say the experience has been very worth it that I chose to come and study here. For the last academic year, was studying on Erasmus as an international student on my study exchange in Finland to also continue my studies there. So some of the opportunities, like Sandra mentioned, you have the chance to do the hands-on learning. And as part of some of my courses, for instance, we did something in economics and also something in entrepreneurship, where we had businesses bring their problems to us as students. And during the semester, we go through that as our challenge-based learning, and we solve that in groups. We present it to the businesses to be able to adapt those solutions in their, everyday work. On my exchange as well, going to the exchange is also a bit competitive as well. So you need to, put in the academic work and also the fun as well. So I got in and I went to study in Finland, and my grades were transferred back to Vilnius University Business School. So these opportunities that present itself, it's also available to be able to take. And as active as I am, I currently also work as part of the student, representative body in the business school as a mentor for the current students who are in first year. So I have the chance and opportunity to meet new students coming from different countries, to show them around campus, to be able to help them, settle into the country, because it's not easy. If you've been to my country, Ghana, before, and coming to Lithuania is, two opposite sides when it comes to, for instance, the culture, the weather, and everything. Currently, it's snowing, but it's very hot in my country, so you can imagine that experience. But all in all, I would say that studying here is going great, and currently we are working on an entrepreneurship idea as one of my courses. And next week, we'll be pitching our idea to some, investors who will be coming to our class. So we hope that, through this experience, I would be able to build the career or the business that I hope to be able to grow in the future. I think I would reserve a number of things into the Q&A so that I'll be able to answer quite a number of them. But for now, thank you very much, and I hope to see you in Vilnius University Business School.
Thank you, Victor. So yeah, as Victor mentioned, if you have some questions, so you can ask, and then during the Q&A session, we're going to answer them. So yeah, let's move on. And now we will switch to our master study programs. And before that, I probably want to mention some values that you're going to have if you choose to study in a Vilnius University Business School. So for our masters, we have a talent bridge study program. Why I'm saying that it's only for masters, it's because our masters are really capable to learn, to work and study, because they're having quite flexible schedule that I'm going to discuss later. So the Talent Bridge Study Program, it's kind of, let's say, matchmaking for the company and for our student. So those who are going to be accepted to study in a business school and those who really want to work and to find a qualified job here in Lithuania. So we're doing this matchmaking with those international companies like Nasdaq, Citco, Teltonika, Moody's, Western Union, and of course there are other companies that are currently joining us on this program. So as I mentioned, the schedule for our master students are really, so flexible, let's say, because you're going to have your studies during Thursday, Friday evenings, and then for the whole Saturday day. So actually you're going to have quite much time to work, and of course the law in Lithuania are accepting you to work during the studies. It's like a full time, like 40 hours per week. And it's also important to mention that first and second semesters are happening here in the business school, like it's face-to-face studies. But the first semester you can choose if you want to go back home, for example, you can back home, or if you wanted to be here in Lithuania, you can be here. But the first semester held fully online, so it's up for you to choose where do you want to be. Oh, sorry. So I will start with the first study program that we have. So we have sustainable finance and investments. So as you can understand, the study program is more for those who are interested in a financial world. So those who are thinking to work in the large corporations, treasury management, corporate venturing or banking, so private equity as well. So that's the program for you. The program itself powered by our partner Nasdaq, and everything what's happening in the program, we're going in a strong collaboration with Nasdaq. So it means that we want to be, in line with the market, what's happening in the market, and the program always developing by that. The program held, of course, fully in English. The duration of the studies are 1.5 years, and the tuition fee, you also can see it's more than 6,000 euros per year. And if you want to learn more about the study program, you can also, scan the QR code. I think that there will be a video of this of the program. So, if you're interested, you can just take a look forward. And of course, it's also important to mention that all of our master studies, all of our master programs are designed, in a way that we have one more theoretical part of the studies. So it means that you have a professor more from academic world, and then you have a professor from the practical world, from the business world. So it's a good collaboration, to hear the academic knowledge and then have it implemented to the practice. The second program that we have is a digital marketing. So actually, I also graduated from this study program. The study program is accredited by Chartered Institute of Marketing. And I think that it's really important to mention that this study program, it's not about how to use the tools like, I don't know, Instagram, Google Ads, or whatever. It's not about that. The program is more about the strategic level. So if you are seeking to have, to grow your career in the marketing as a CMO, or probably you're already a CMO, so it's a really best place to study it, because everything is going more to the strategic level. So how are you going? What are you going to do with the data that you will have from the Google Ads? Which channels you should choose to have implement your marketing for the company. So yeah, it's important to understand that this program, it's not about how to use the tool, but it's more for the strategic level of marketing. And the program also held fully in English for 1.5 years, and the tuition fee you can see in the screen. So here you can scan the QR code and you will see everything about the program on our website. And international project management. So this study program is our superstar as well. This study program is recognized by IPMA, so it's International Project Management Association. So Aiste, I think that she will mention more why is it a superstar, one of our programs. But this program is really designed in close cooperation with Lithuanian Project Management Association, with the project managers from businesses, from the companies, and they're really taking big part to have everything what is the best and what is going in the market in the program. So as I mentioned, the program is recognized by world's leading project management association, and also extra value that you're going to have while you're going to study. If you are successfully graduating from the study program, you're also getting the IPMA certificate and some other values from the business school, because you can have the certification for a really better price. But I think that probably Aiste also will mention that. So we will see. If not so, then we will discuss with Aiste. So I think that we can move on, and I will ask to share the experience of Aiste a bit later. The last program that we have for our masters is Deep Tech Entrepreneurship. So this study program is powered by CERN. And, when someone was asking me like, Sandra, so can you tell me more about the study program? I'm always like, I don't know how to explain about the study program in a simple way. So I'm always saying that it's, kind of, let's say, the research part plus business part. So research plus entrepreneurship. So mainly this study program is chosen by those who are graduated from the mathematics studies, technological studies, and those who really want to have some technological implementation and commercialization to the world. So the program is developed in 3 major areas. So it's like technologies, entrepreneurship, and strategic leadership. And as I mentioned, This program is powered by CERN. CERN is a European organization for nuclear research. And someone was been asking me like, Sandra, and what's from that? So, so you know, CERN is a simply place where the internet was born. So our students have a really unique opportunity to join and to go to the study visit in CERN during their studies, if they're choosing the capstone project. Because during the deep tech studies, you have two ways how you can have your thesis, let's say. So you can have a traditional way of the thesis, and you can have a capstone project. Capstone project is actually the startup idea that you are going to grow during your studies here in the business school, and then you are going to turn. You are having like access to everything and access to the greatest minds of the world to collaborate with you and to grow your startup into reality. So now I think that it's time to share experience from our master alumni, and not only master, as you can see. Aiste is also alumni of International Business Study program in our bachelor studies and International Project Management. So Aiste, please join me and share your experiences.
Yes, yes, of course. That's why I'm here. So hello, everyone again. As you can see, I'm Aiste, and yes, I'm the second time alumni of Vilnius University Business School. The first studies, that was the thing what led me to the master studies, and why I chose international project management. Well, the first thing was that I wanted to deepen my knowledge, especially in project management field, because I found it the most interesting one for myself individually. Also, when I noticed while I was scrolling through the programs that all the university and other universities in Lithuania are offering, I noticed that the timetable was very convenient because you can balance your work and your studies. Because lectures took place in the evenings during Thursday, Friday, and then full day on Saturday. So it was like you were not getting too tired because you did not have to be in the class each evening. So it was beneficial, and you saved your energy, but also you were gaining knowledge. Well, talking as a graduate, the International Project Management Program helped me to develop the skills to bring structure to chaos and to lead projects with confidence, whether it's in the study field as right now I'm working, or in the school area as I'm working as well. Well, it really shaped me into a capable manager, I'd say, and into someone ready to take real leadership roles. Because during the studies, we had various tasks, from investigating strategic planning cases, till understanding financial data, as well as finding our own leadership style, which helped later on while having group projects and during the studies, and as well right now in my current work area. Well, the other thing I appreciated that this program, as Sandra already mentioned, is created in regards of the Lithuanian Project Management Association. So that's the benefit, because I also received the certificate of recognized credits from the program. And after graduating, all students are able to apply for the IPMA D-level certification. And this credential is well known and respected in the global project management community. So that's quite a huge benefit for us. And well, lastly, what I want to say is, looking back, the program really prepared me to work in challenging international environment, as I had classmates from all around the world, as well as from very different fields in business. So it shaped me, I'd say, and a bit formed me to be more, to adapt more to each person's needs, as if we are working in a group, and also to to bring out the best strength in each team member. So I'd say that's it from my side for now. If we get any questions, I will try to answer them.
Yeah, and okay, Aiste, probably can I ask you a question then also?
Yes, of course.
Because you've been studying in bachelor, and mainly there is many people who are trying to switch university or whatever, to try something else. So why business school? Why you decided to still be in the same place, let's say?
Well, it's quite easy to answer because while I was studying in bachelor's, I felt like I am a part of the community, which means that we had events together with the administration, with the professors, with the students, and it's simply I felt that the people working there are caring for the students, and the professors are, trying to give everything they have from their experience, from their knowledge. So you really feel that amazing thing that they give, the experience and everything.
Same for me. and I can totally prove that Aiste is a really good project manager. So, when we have some projects here inside of the business school, if we have some, work related projects. So, and we're working with Aiste. So Aiste is the person who have everything, structured. So she knows how to manage the project. And really, she was telling that the studies give her a really good experience. And now she's implementing that into reality. So thank you, Aiste.
Thank you.
Okay, and now we're moving forward. The question that is always asked by potential students is about the scholarships. So when you are applying to the business school studies, there is no scholarships, actually. But when you will be studying in the business school, then you have a lot of opportunities to get many of the scholarships. Everything you need to do, to be honest, just study great, perfectly. So one of the scholarships that you can get every semester is our 1,000 euro excellence scholarship. So students who finish a semester at business school with a perfect GPA. So in Lithuania, our maximum is 10. So if you're having 10 out of 10, you are granted by 100 euro 1,000 euro of excellence scholarship, and you can get it every semester. So if you are studying perfect, you are getting the scholarship every semester. And also that's a new thing that we're going to implement for the upcoming admission. So for the bachelors, if you will be among the top 10 students in your program based on the admission score or GPA for international students. So you will have an opportunity to study for the regular tuition fee. So, but in this competition, international students will be together with the Lithuanian ones, with the local ones. So top 10 will get a better price for the studies. I didn't mention the prices and the tuition fees here, but I can tell you that it's around, for international students, it's around 500-600 euros. So you can save 500 or 600 euros. So it's a really good opportunity. And for masters, so if you will be among the top 5 students in your program, based on the admission score, then you are also getting the better price for the studies when you are starting to study here in business school. So as you can understand, everything is about the excellence in studies. So there is a lot of opportunities. Also, we have Vilnius University scholarships that you're going to get if you have a excellent study results. So there is really plenty of the scholarships during your studies. And about the requirements and selection criteria. So I'm not going to mention, really a lot of information, because I think that everyone is going to forget that. But the main things that you should know, the main steps. So everything is happening via Dream Apply system. So you can even scan the QR code now if you want to check it out. So we're using Dream Apply system. The application fee is 100 euros. You are choosing the program, and then you are going through the admission process. So you should have, of course, the certificate of your English to prove that you have no less than B2 of your English. So, but if you've been studying in a school, in international school, so then you don't even need to have the certificate. For the masters, if you've been studying your bachelor in English, so then you also do not need to have any of the certificates. But in those cases, if you've been studying in your country, in your own language, so then we should have a proof that you have a B2 level of English, and it can be TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo test, so it's up for you to choose. Also, you should have your school diploma if you are applying for your bachelor. If you're applying for the master, you should have your bachelor degree from university. And of course, you should bring your motivation. So when you're going to apply through Dream Apply system, you will have, you should upload all of the documents here, and also you will prove your motivation in here. But we're not having face-to-face or online meetings. You will do it when it's a good timing for you. You will have an opportunity to record a video once, and during the recording of the video, when you will start it, there will be random questions that are managed by business school team, of course, and by our professors as well. So yeah, everything we need in the interview, it's not, to answer super correct answers. There is no right or wrong answers. Yeah, you just should answer from your heart and from the things that you know about the study program, about your motivation. So yeah, so everything happening online during the time that is most suitable for you. So, and all the information about the applications, about the documents, about the applying process, you can of course check on our website. So you will see all the criteria and everything on our website when you will be checking the program that you are interested in. So our international admission contact, Lorina. I should mention that Lorina is in love with international students. So she's really, really, always up to help everyone and answer their questions. So really don't hesitate to contact her if you will have some questions during the applying process. For example, if something will be wrong in your Dream Apply system. So Lorina is the person who can really answer and help you to solve your problem. So yeah, so Lorina is super friendly. So recommend to contact her if you will have some questions for that. And yes, I hope, as Victor said already, to see you in the home of entrepreneurship in Vilnius University Business School. And yeah, that's it from our side. I think we can switch to Q&A session, I guess.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Victor and Aiste, for your sharing with us all your experience and how you lived and you're living, in Victor's case, the university experience. Thank you very much. We have indeed a lot of questions. Some of them have already been answered, but how do you think how do you feel about answering and going through them again, just in case someone has joined late and didn't hear all the presentation? Just a reminder before we start to all our participants, you're going to receive the registration of this webinar tomorrow in case you joined a little bit later. And you're, of course, going to receive some information contact from the university so that you can write them, call them, chat with them, and ask them all the questions that may appear after this webinar also. Okay. And of course, if you want to receive the certificate of attendance, just stay tuned because we're going to share the link really soon. Okay. So I'll move to the first question. Is it necessary to know Lithuanian? This is a nice question. Sandra, maybe you can answer us, or Victor, Aiste, how you?
Let's start from the Victor. Victor, how are you
Okay.
surviving with or without Lithuanian language?
No, I think you can perfectly survive with English. I mean,
Okay.
you don't have to know Lithuanian to be able to live here. Everybody, everywhere you go, everybody speaks English, and I think that's one of the most beautiful things you can have. But it's also important to, understand some of the language. You may not be able to speak like up to the C2 or anything, but just to understand the basics so that you can be able to, interact with the community. But you don't have to know Lithuania before coming.
Okay. So classes
Yeah.
are fully in English, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I also would like to add some information to the Victor answer. So in Lithuanian law, we have some changes,
Yeah.
and there will be the thing that you should have the basic knowledge of the Lithuanian, like A2 level, if you're going to work in some kind of companies. Yeah, but it's not necessary to learn it before you're coming to the country. You can come to Lithuania, and we're also in the business school. We have international office, and they have already the list where you can go and learn Lithuanian language. So yeah. But Victor is also learning Lithuanian, yes? Am I right?
Yeah. I had opportunity to sign up for Lithuanian classes. I think mine was the one from the state, the government as well, and then there's also the classes from the university that you can also sign up for. And then all over, the city, you'll find people organizing Lithuanian classes, whether online or as like groups meeting to hang out where they teach like the basic Lithuanian, how to survive in Lithuanian and all those things. So there's a big avenue where you can pick from and choose where you want to learn the language.
Perfect. We can say it's also an opportunity to learn another language. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Victor, since I have you here,
Okay.
we have a question from someone from Philippines. Okay. Is
Okay.
it hard to integrate in the culture, okay, in Europe? How was
No,
it for you?
it's not really hard. I think coming from the Philippines and me coming from Ghana is almost similar because we are more of community and friends and happiness. And Lithuania, you can find quite the community where you can be able to be a part of. So it's not really hard to survive. First, I think I've been here for almost 2.5 years and I've not had, any regrets coming here. So everybody's open. You have people who will help you, who assist you, and who direct you. And personally, since I've been able to have the experience of living here, I was able to also help other students coming in for this academic year from different countries. Most of them have never traveled out of their country before, and since they came to Lithuania, they've been surviving. Some have been able to find jobs, some have been able to, fulfill their dreams of even, for instance, seeing snow for the first time. And it's exciting. So I think you don't have, it's not a big problem. It's not going to be a problem integrating into the community here as well. So you'll find a lot of, big opportunities.
Okay, and talking about that also, we have a question. Are there international communities that we can join in? Are there groups from different regions that
Yes.
join?
Yes.
Yes.
I think depending on where you're coming from, I mean, I'm from Ghana and I've met a few Ghanaians here who are also studying. And so, from time to time, people will organize, for instance, cook out or even let's just meet on one of the Saturdays or Christmas is coming. You have people organizing events and then you meet and you have other countries, people coming from other countries meeting. So you have that international community, sense of international community here where you meet other people, you get invited, and there are a lot of events or activities online, different apps that you can see events going on and you can go. It's open. So that for sure you'll be able to find your community. In Lithuania, you find, no matter the country you're coming from, I think you will find somebody from your country here in Lithuania. I think for sure. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Victor. And
And
now,
if I can add a bit
yes.
also to Victor from probably from the business school side, of course.
Yeah.
As I mentioned before, we even have an international office that is open like, I don't know, like this year, like
Yeah.
few months ago. So the international office are working directly with the international students. So they're going to have and creating some events, even the pizza party are coming for our Erasmus students, like in a few weeks. There was an international student day and so on. So yeah, it's in the process. But when students from our countries are coming to the business school, so they will have the direct contact with our international office. So all the questions, all the support needed will be given. And also, I think that it's important to mention that Lithuania and Vilnius itself, it's really, small country, and Vilnius is so super cozy. I've been to Philippines because the question was about the Philippines.
Yeah.
From the Philippine. So it's a huge country, yeah, and Lithuania is so super small, and Vilnius even is so super cozy. So you feel like you are in a cozy place. I think that it looks like a super safe place. I don't know, probably I'm just in love with Lithuania, so it also can be the wrong answer. But Victor, can you tell from your experience, didn't you feel like that here in Vilnius, or?
I think it's pretty safe. I had opportunity to visit Lithuania in December 2022 for like a week before even getting admission to come here. And I think that's one of the reasons I even applied, because when I visited here, it was pretty chill for me. And I always tell this funny joke that the first 2 months or 3 months that I arrived in Lithuania, I never saw a police car like driving around the city. Like, it was crazy, and I kept asking some of my Lithuanian friends, like, where are the police, cars? Because from my country, at every corner you hear like a police car, a siren running around. But I think that's how safe Lithuania is for me, from my perspective, my experience. And just like Sandra is saying, it's pretty safe to come here. And as you are coming, you are also bringing your, experience of protecting the environment, or making sure that where you live is safe, right? So it's nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. Now, Aiste, I have a few questions for you, okay? Luis is asking, does international project management also offer group sessions and workshops to help classmates build their leadership and market strategy as they work on their academic studies?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I'd say that the practical tasks and those workshops was the key element in our lectures and during seminars in our studies, as well, it helps to collaborate, it helps to share your own insights, and it helps to compare it and then decide which one to take on. And your colleagues can even consult you on your academic journey or on your personal work journey. So yes, there were a lot of tasks. I don't know, I only had, I guess, only two individual tasks. One was for strategic planning, well, where I had to prepare an essay about a few examples, and the other one was my master thesis. So I'd say only two tasks, and everything else was a group work and a group task, which helped us to understand the concept of the material that we were learning, and as well as cultural differences and our own individual differences. So yeah, there's a lot of tasks that are group work.
Okay, great. And could you find a job as a project manager thanks to the university? No, we know you work there, but
Yeah, this question is kind of tricky because I am working in the university. But I'd say, yeah, I was working in the university prior my master studies. but the thing is that currently, as I have this experience of project management, and in this field, I gain more responsibilities in this field in my current work experience. But as we said, for now, we have Talent Bridge program for our international students to help connect with the companies. So yes, there are possibilities, but unfortunately, I'm not the one of them. But well, it's how you look. I'm working in the university, so I'd say it's also a kind of a lucky story.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Aista. Another question, maybe Aista or Sandra, you can answer this one. I am interested in digital marketing. Can you tell me more about the program?
Oh, I can tell a lot about the program. What do you want to hear? Yeah, because I think, like, I don't know, probably the person just joined later. So I think that it's really important to understand about the program that it's not about how to use the tool. I'm always mentioning that because there was a lot of students who've been thinking that they will come like to the courses, to learn how to use Instagram, how to use Meta ads, how to use Google ads and whatever. So it's not about that. It's more about what are we going to do with all the data, from your marketing campaigns, which channels are we going to grow and choose for the business that will align with the business objectives. So it's really, the program is for more, let's say, more for the strategic level. Yes, so it's really important to understand that. And of course, what I really loved about the program is that we really had super professional professors team from the marketing, from the e-commerce. We had I had a perfect professor who is like super really well known in Lithuania for the e-commerce, and any other subjects that we had a really good experience, and this theoretical part and the practical part of the studies. So as Aiste already mentioned as well about the project management program, it's the same in digital marketing and in all of our programs, that everything is based on the cases. So we're not studying only the theory part, but it's always we're trying to implement into some to some business case studies. So I think that's the main message about the study program.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. I have a couple of practical questions. Okay, first of all, how easy is it to find accommodation near the campus?
Yeah. So first of all, Vilnius University itself have their own accommodation dormitory. So they're located in near the campus. So I don't know, it's probably 5 minutes walk. And the cost of that is around 100 euros per month. But also there, it depends. Like it's a basic, yeah. So we're always saying that if you have some, luxury life living, so probably the dormitory of Vilnius University will not suit you. But if yes, so it's 100 euros, and mainly I think that there is really a lot of opportunities to get the dormitory. But it of course depends on the admission and on how many students want to be in the dormitory. So I cannot tell for the every year, but our students mainly getting that. And also, if we're not talking about the dormitory, so then there is plenty of opportunities to rent a flat in Vilnius. So it depends from the area, but I can say that I think that from 400 to 600 euros you can find something, or even we have the collaborations with the
Solo Society.
Yeah, like Solo Society is like a co-living place.
Yeah.
So business school have the collaboration with them. So we have a discount code. So it really depends on the needs, but if you want to understand the prices, so the dormitory is around 100 euros per month. The accommodation, like the apartment in Vilnius, it depends on in which part of Vilnius, but let's say around 500 euros. And then there is a co-living spaces where you can live. So it also depends, like 400 euros. Depends on what do you choose. And I don't know, probably Victor, you can add something if you have.
I mean, you've said everything. Yes, I've lived in a dormitory myself. And I think when I came, it was when I applied through the apply system, I responded that I'm interested in accommodation, the student living accommodation. So I got the room and I stayed there. And then I left for my Erasmus exchange in Finland and I came back. And before I came back, I mean, the dormitory was full because there were more accommodations, you know. So I had to also get my accommodation outside. So it's a private apartment. And like Sandra mentioned, and the average is between 300, 400 euros. And then, yeah, so that experience is what I have now. Yeah.
Okay, great. Finally, I have some questions from Carla. Maybe Sandra, you can summarize all this information together. The
Let's try.
questions are, do you have scholarships? When is application deadline? And if you ask for English certificates. So I know you have already gone through this, but
Yeah, it's
just,
fine.
yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, so about the scholarships, when you're applying to the business school, like there is no, like say, let's say scholarship, but when you will be already a student, so then you can get many of the scholarships from the Vilnius University, from the business school side, and one of them is a 1,000 euro excellence scholarship. So you can get it every semester after the studies. So if you will have a perfect GPA, so it's 10 out of 10, so then you can have 1,000 euro every semester. Yeah, like we're counting it every semester. One semester you have 10, you're receiving 1,000 euros. Second semester you are you're showing the excellence in studies. You have 10 on your GPA. You are receiving 1,000 euro again. But also from this year we're going to have some new thing. So those who are applying for the bachelor or for master students, for master studies, they will be, and if they will be in the top, among the top students, so then they can study for the regular price, and you are saving around 500 euros of tuition fee. So yeah, you can see it on the slide as well and check on the website, but just to sum up, it's like this. And it was about the scholarships and what's more?
Application deadline and English certificates.
Yeah. So English certificate, it can be like TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, even acceptable. The level of the English should be no less than B2. And for this moment, I know that we had some changes, so I can't tell you the right points of TOEFL and IELTS for the moment. But if you will write us or Lorina, so then she will definitely answer the question. Or I think that it's already on our website. It also can be on the website. And
application deadline.
Application deadline.
Yes.
Yeah, so it depends on the country. So if you are from the European countries, the deadline will be the 1st of June. If you are from non-European Union countries, so then the deadline is 1st of May.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Sandra and Victor and Aiste. Before we say goodbye to everyone, I'd like you to share a final message with our participants, so that they can, if there is something that you have not said and you think it's important, this is your time to share with them. Victor, would you like to start?
Thank you very much, Sandra and Aiste and Florencia, for giving me the opportunity to share my experience. I know this is just, a summary of it. And so what I would say is that I look forward to, meeting you on campus and welcoming you. Then I can be able to show you the practical experiences. But for now, I wish you all the best, and I hope that you take the step to apply and then would meet, because it's going to be a lifetime experience. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Aiste?
Well, yes, shortly. Thank you for the ability to share my own experience for being here, as well as I'd say as Victor said, I also will be waiting you to Vilnius University Business School at our home of entrepreneurship, because I guess that's the great path for your future.
Okay, thank you. Sandra?
Yeah, I was wondering what should I mention, but probably I will say, imagine the person who been studying twice in the same place and then been working in here. So it's for me and for Aiste as well. So can you imagine how truly we enjoying the business school from both sides? So I think that's the answer from my side. And as Aiste, I guess mentioned, business school is of course about the knowledge and about everything you're going to get during the studies, but it's also about the community, and I think that community is so important. So yeah, like we have a really strong community, friendly community, and yeah, we will be waiting to join us. And we hope that the webinar was really valuable for you. And I also would love to say thank you to Aiste and to Victor to joining me, and for Florencia to managing this webinar as well. And yeah, hopefully see everyone in the home of entrepreneurship.
Okay, thank you, the three of you. It was a really great to hear from your experiences and your knowledge about the university. Of course, to all the participants, we can say that they have three familiar faces if they go there, and they can talk to you and ask you anything they want. Sandra and Aiste, they go every day to university, so they will be there. And Victor, hopefully, we don't know, maybe it's after graduation, he will still be there.
Yeah, Victor, when he joined like first day in the business school, I guess, so he already met me, and we were like, Victor, can you join us and help us to prepare for the 1st of September?
Yep. Yeah. The first day I arrived straight, I came to the campus to say hi to the marketing department, because I was interviewed by, I think, Lina.
Yeah, by our
Yes. Yes, and I said hi, and then I started already helping out, and it's been a great journey on campus. Yeah.
That's so
nice. You will definitely see us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so nice. Okay, thank you very much. A final reminder to our participants: if you'd like to receive your certificate of attendance, please make sure to fill out the form we have shared in the chat. You will receive it directly in your email. Okay. Now we have reached the end of this webinar. On behalf of WeUni and Vilnius University Business School, I'd like to sincerely thank our speakers for their time and sharing their knowledge with us. I also want to thank every participant who joined us today for your presence and, of course, for your questions that made this session much more dynamic. Once again, thank you all for being with us. We look forward to seeing you in the next events organized by WeUni. Have you all a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, depending on where you are right now. Okay, goodbye. Thank you.